Hey everyone, this is KiloBisto here, and this is the evolution of Fast and Furious movies. So the first movie of the Fast and Furious came out in 2001, and this movie is about a guy named Dominic Toretto, which is played by famous actor Vin Diesel, who enjoys the adrenaline of street car racing and his fans treat him like a rock star. After a blazing encounter with the ruthless Johnny Tran, Dom decides to take Brian, which is played by famous actor Paul Walker, a newcomer to street racing, under his wing. Dom's sister Mia sees something she likes in Brian too. The second movie came out in 2003. The name of the movie is Too Fast, Too Furious, and this sequel focuses on ex-police officer Brian O'Connor, who relocates from LA to Miami to start over. But his competitive streak ends when federal agents apprehend him and he must enter into a deal with the FBI. Working with new partner Roman Pierce, Brian begins a dangerous mission to take down a powerful drug dealer. Now later in 2003, there's also a short film that came out which is called the turbocharged prelude for Too Fast, Too Furious. So this is pretty much the continuation of Too Fast, Too Furious, where runaway fugitive Brian O'Connor leaves LA in order to evade the police capture. Now the third movie of Fast and Furious came out in 2006, which is called Tokyo Drift. It's about a guy named Sean Boswell who always feels like an outsider, but he defines himself through his victories as a street racer. His hobby makes him unpopular with the authorities, so he goes to live with his father in Japan. Once they're even more alienated, he learns about an exciting but dangerous new style of the sport. The stakes are high when Sean takes on a local champion and falls for the man's girlfriend. The fourth movie came out in 2009, where Dominic Toretto is forced to come out of hiding when a loved one is brutally murdered. Heading to LA to track down the culprit, he crosses paths with Brian O'Connor, the FBI agent whose undercover infiltration of Toretto's gang led to the motorized miscreant exile across the border. The two men temporarily put their differences aside as they investigate the killing. Now, the fifth movie came out in 2011, where ever since ex-cop Brian O'Connor and Mia Toretto broke her brother Dom out of custody, they've traveled border to evade authorities. In Rio de Janeiro, they must do one final job before they can gain their freedom for good. Assembling their elite team of car racers, Brian and Dom know they must confront the corrupt businessman who wants them dead before the federal agent, which in this case the federal agent is Dwayne Johnson, under trail finds them. Fast and Furious 6 came out in 2013, and since Dom and Brian's heist into Rio left them and their crew very rich people, they've scattered across the globe. However, they must still live as fugitives, unable to return home to their families. Meanwhile, Agent Hobbs has been tracking a gang of lethally skilled macaroni drivers whose second in command is someone Dom knows. Unable to take them down himself, Hobbs asks Dom and his crew for help in exchange for full pardons for everyone. Fast and Furious 7 then came out in 2015, and after defeating international terrorist Owen Shaw, Dominic Toretto, Brian O'Connor, and the rest of the crew have separated to return to more normal lives. However, Deckard Shaw, Owen's older brother, is thirsty for revenge. A slick government agent offers to help Dom and company take care of Shaw in exchange for their help in rescuing a kidnapped computer hacker who has developed a powerful surveillance program. In the eighth movie, called The Fate of Furious, that came out in 2017, this is about Dom and Letty that become married, and Brian and Mia retired and the rest of the crew exonerated. The globe-riding team has found some semblance of a normal life. They soon face an unexpected challenge when a mysterious woman named Cypher forces Dom to betray them all. Now they must unite to bring home the man who made them a family and stop Cypher from unleashing chaos. So later on in 2019, there was the movie Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw that came out. So this is about Brixton Lore, who is a cybernetically enhanced soldier who possesses superhuman strength and a brilliant mind and a lethal pathogen that could wipe out half the world's population. It's now up to lawman Luke Hobbs and lawless operative Deckard Shaw to put aside their past differences and work together to prevent the seemingly indestructible Lore from destroying humanity. And last but not least, in May 2020, there is Fast and Furious 9 that is going to come out. So this is about Dom that is leading a quiet life off the grid with Letty and his son, little Brian, but they know that danger always lurks just over their peaceful horizon. This time, that threat will force Dom to confront the sins of his past, and he is going to save those he loves the most. His crew joins together to stop a world-shattering plot led by the most skilled assassin and high-performance driver they've ever encountered, a man who also happens to be Dom's brother, Jacob, and Jacob is played by famous actor John Cena. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this evolution. Make sure to comment down below what evolution you want to see next, and do not forget to drop a like. I would really appreciate the support, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.